Okay, beautiful people, how are you all doing today? Hope you guys are well. Well, I don't have my microphone here, but let's quickly go to this question. Someone was asking me if it's easy to study in the Netherlands and if it's easy to move with family to the Netherlands. And I'm going to explain some details to you so you actually understand. The first thing you need to understand is that the Netherlands is difficult to pay. What I mean here is it is expensive. Now, if you intend to study in the Netherlands, I will advise you to do your due diligence. Okay, because there are so many things you are going to see online which are so contradicting. Now, I live and I study in the Netherlands. That is why I'm explaining all these things for you to grab. First thing first, can I move with family to the Netherlands? Well, according to my research and according to what I know from the Dutch government website, you cannot move with family the same time you want to come to the Netherlands as a student. But it is possible, even when you get a job, sometimes it is so difficult to move at the same time, right? But your husband can go in, then you join later. But it is easy, or your wife, and you join later as a husband. But it is easy somehow for people who have direct employment from outside and they came to the Netherlands. What I'm trying to say is if your spouse get a job offer in the Netherlands, full-time job offer with a registered company, the company is going to do employment contract for him or your spouse or for her, then they will move to the Netherlands. Then later on, you can then join them. It's possible for you guys to come together depending on the company. Remember, only the company can apply for this or facilitate this. But in other words, you can let your partner come in, then later on you join him. Because there are requirements like maybe accommodation and maybe money involved and stuff like that. The best thing I would advise is let them come in first, then you join later. The next question is now, what about students? Students, as a student, my research and from the Dutch immigration, I don't just talk, okay? The Dutch immigration website says you cannot move with a student directly. I'm saying this because I saw a video, someone was saying you can move with your spouse or your husband or your wife. No, it is not true. To the Netherlands, you have to come alone as a student. First thing first. Now, remember, your visa is going to be done by your university, and your university will only tell you they can guarantee a visa for you. Okay, they will not even tell you this, but you need to understand that many times I've said here that if you want to migrate to the Netherlands with family, it's not going to work. The reason is simple. First, your university is applying for your visa alone because you gave them money to apply for your visa. You actually paid your tuition into their bank account, your living costs into their bank account, your visa fee to them, and equally you gave them money for insurance. So they will be the one to do your visa. I explained this before. Now, what about your family? You still need money, proof of funds. You still need money because that money you gave your school is for you alone. You still need money now to show the Dutch government that you have your family is coming with you and you are going to sponsor them. Remember, you are not just showing the Dutch government money, you also need to prove accommodation. You need a bigger apartment. If you guys are 3 in number, in total, or 4, you need an apartment to show to the Dutch government. And sometimes to get all of this is so difficult, especially now in the Netherlands. Things are changing. Remember, this information I'm giving you, I got it from the Dutch immigration website. Okay, IND. Now, you need to understand that the information was updated 29th of November 2024. So as I'm talking to you, it's not even up to a month that they updated this information. Now, remember that if you want to move to the Netherlands with your family, if you want to bring your family to the Netherlands, you need to show that you are working, you have some money. And there are various ways you can show this. One of the easiest is employment contract. And there is an amount there. That amount must be equal to 3,000, I think it's 3,100 euros. The amount is there. You are going to read from the website because I will drop the link below. If you need a call with me, one-on-one call, please reach out to me from the video description box, book an appointment from there, and we will carry on. In fact, we will carry on. And also understand that when it comes to the Netherlands, visa is almost guaranteed, like 100%. This is fact. As I'm talking to you, I live in the Netherlands, though now I'm in Germany. A friend of mine is coming January. His visa is already with him, and another person will come January as well. Remember, I did some posts on Facebook and people were talking, going left and right. I don't even have the time to reply negative people. I'm just giving you material that will help you. Now, also understand that if you want to bring your partner to the Netherlands, they need to take the basic civil integration exam. There is an exam called civil integration. The Dutch government wants you to be able to communicate, at least communicate in Dutch. At least you should know the Dutch culture and stuff like that. So if you are bringing your partner, know that they will have to take the civic integration exam. You have to write it, and equally, the center is only in Ghana for Africa. So not all of this. It is important, right? This is what I think you need to know. Put this into consideration. And of course, let's talk about what about can a student work? Of course, a student can work in the Netherlands. And as a student, you are going to work 16 hours a week. This is the only time you can work 16 hours a week. Don't break it, okay? Because if you break it, you are in problem. Do not break the hours. 16 is 16. Many people will tell you, oh, I'm doing it. Don't listen to them. I'm telling you. Now, can I move with my family? I've answered this already. Also, another thing you need to know is that in the Netherlands, the education system is quite advanced. Okay. So, like, if you want to study here, of course, you are coming here, you have to pay a lot of money. Yeah, but is it going to be easy for you to study? It's not going to be easy. Anywhere is difficult. You just need to put in your mind and know that you have to study in order to get good results. I'm telling you because I'm in the system now. So I know what all of this is about. I know what it is about to study here. Also understand, I came here before I realized that some certificates, like a 2 years certificate with thesis in Africa, most African countries, is a 1 year program here. Yes, education here is so intense and highly advanced. So that's another thing. If you have the money, why not pay and you move to the Netherlands? Also understand that there are also benefits, there are child benefits, and if you are coming here with a child and that child is not up to 5 years, I think it's not up to 4 years, you should think of where the child will be, because yeah, children are encouraged. They encourage children to go to school. And if you are between the ages of 5 to like 16 years, you should be in school and graduate with basic education. Do you understand? So these are some of the things you need to put into consideration. You need to have money, income requirement. You need to take the basic civil integration exam, yeah, basic Dutch and stuff like that. Only in Ghana you can write it, guys. Then other things like accommodation proof and all. In fact, the best advice I can give you is finish your school, look for a job, then you bring your family. Now, there is another update someone was telling me about Lithuania. It's not a new update, by the way. Lithuania is planning to cut down, like reduce the number of international students that are moving to their country. So somehow this year, 2025, I mean this year, might have a reduction in student visa application. But again, do the application, right? Do it. It's very important. You might just be lucky. I'm not saying it is into effect. They are still talking about it at the level of the hierarchies. So, because last year they actually, in fact, Lithuania had a lot of international students move in. Even right now, as I'm talking to you, people are still applying. Why those who apply, they are already in Lithuania. So please put all of this into consideration, and do not forget that I've always said that as you struggle to Japa, open your tentacles. Do application here, do here, do here, do here. That's what I mean by open your tentacles, widen your wings, so you can do. In fact, at the end of the day, some might not be successful, but of course, some you will still get it. I'm talking from experience. I applied to 13 schools in 7 countries, and ended up getting 4 admissions. Was it 5? No, 4. So please put all of this into practice, and we hope when you listen to people online, do your own research. The only place to get this material I just told you is the IND website. I'm going to link it below so you can equally get it. And of course, we hope to see you in the Netherlands next year. Bye bye for now.